Warmest greetings to our fellow Catholics. We are so happy to welcome you back to our channel, wishing you a blessed day in Christ. We hope you enjoy this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel to stay updated with the latest information. Join us on this journey and listen to this video until the very end. In a world where moral values are shifting, faith is being challenged, and confusion reigns, an urgent message from the Virgin Mary has been revealed to Father Petar a well-known priest connected to the Marian apparitions in Medjugorje, Bosnia and Herzegovina. This message is not just another prophecy. It is a direct warning about a great spiritual crisis that is already unfolding and a call to action for every believer. The Virgin Mary's revelation speaks of an impending period of deep darkness, both physically and spiritually, that threatens to engulf humanity. According to her divine message, evil is advancing under the disguise of progress, enlightenment, and false spirituality, leading people away from the truth. This article will reveal the full message of the Virgin Mary, the signs of the crisis we are currently experiencing, the spiritual battle ahead, and the plan she gave to help us resist and triumph over this darkness. A life-changing event is expected to occur on February 15th, a phenomenon that could confirm this divine revelation and shake the world. If you care about your soul, your family, and the future of humanity, this message is for you. A dire warning. The darkness is here. On a seemingly ordinary morning in Medjugorje, Father Petar was deep in prayer when he suddenly felt a divine presence unlike any he had ever encountered before. The air around him became heavy, charged with a powerful spiritual energy. In that moment, he realized he was in the presence of the Virgin Mary. Her usual serene and loving expression was shadowed by deep concern. Her eyes reflected not only compassion but also immense sadness, a sorrow for the fate that awaits the world. Then she spoke the words that made Father Petar's heart freeze. "My child, the time we feared has arrived. The darkness I have warned about for so long is now at the doors of the world." As she spoke, Father Petar felt the weight of her words. This was not just another message, but an urgent plea from heaven. This darkness is not metaphorical. It is a force seeking to destroy faith. The Virgin Mary explained that the darkness she spoke of is not merely the absence of light, but rather a powerful, active force working relentlessly to extinguish the flame of faith in people's hearts. This force is operating under the disguise of progress, false spirituality, and distorted freedom, leading many souls astray without them even realizing it. She showed Father Petar a series of terrifying visions, a world consumed by chaos, where spiritual corruption had spread like an unstoppable disease. The most shocking part was that this darkness had already begun consuming humanity. The majority of people are unaware, believing they are following a path of enlightenment when, in reality, they are being led into spiritual ruin. But how can we identify the signs of this crisis? The Virgin Mary revealed three main areas where darkness is growing rapidly. Signs of the spiritual crisis. The Virgin Mary identified three key areas where this growing darkness is most evident. Corruption of innocence. The attack on the young one of the most heartbreaking revelations was the corruption of children and young people. The Virgin Mary showed Father Petar shocking visions of children being exposed to harmful influences that erode their purity and distance them from God. The media, entertainment, and even some educational systems are actively promoting values that go against faith and morality. A generation is being raised without spiritual guidance, making them easy targets for deception. The distortion of love and family values. Another major area where darkness is spreading is in the destruction of true love and the sanctity of family. The Virgin Mary lamented that love has been reduced to selfish desires, no longer reflecting God's divine love. Marriage, once sacred, is being redefined and discarded as unnecessary. Families are falling apart at an alarming rate, leading to spiritual disconnection. Instead of seeing love as a sacrificial and divine act, society promotes self-indulgence and temporary pleasure. The decline of religious vocations and spiritual leadership. The final warning from the Virgin Mary was perhaps the most alarming. Fewer people are answering the call to serve as priests and religious leaders. Many churches are empty, leaving people without the necessary spiritual guidance to navigate these difficult times. This leaves the faithful defenseless against false prophets, distorted doctrines, and confusion, even within the church itself. She warned that this lack of leadership will leave many vulnerable in the times to come. The coming tribulation, the world is entering a period of purification. The Virgin Mary revealed to Father Petar that humanity is entering a time of great purification. This is not necessarily the end of the world, but rather the end of an era, a transition that will challenge the faith of even the most devout believers. False prophets and false doctrines will increase, spreading confusion and deception. Many believers will face persecution, not always physical, but social and spiritual. The battle for faith will become more difficult and more unpopular. However, this darkness will not last forever. The Virgin Mary assured Father Petar that a great triumph of light will come. After this period of testing, faith will be renewed like never before, and those who remain steadfast will witness a profound spiritual awakening. A call to action, the Virgin Mary's plan for spiritual survival. The Virgin Mary did not only bring a warning, she also revealed a plan to resist this darkness and help others do the same. How to prepare spiritually. Strengthen your faith. Pray daily. Receive the sacraments frequently. Deepen your knowledge of the true teachings of the faith. Become a beacon of light. Lead by example in your family and community. Be a source of truth and encouragement for others. Share the message of faith, hope, and love. Commit to personal holiness. Avoid influences that draw you away from God. Make daily sacrifices for spiritual strength. Trust in God's grace to help you resist evil. Defend the truth with courage. Stand firm in your faith, even when it becomes difficult. Teach the next generation about true values and morality. Hope for the future. The triumph of light is coming. Despite the challenges ahead, the Virgin Mary gave a message of hope. This darkness will not last forever. A great spiritual renewal is coming. Those who remain faithful will witness a powerful movement of divine grace. The Virgin Mary assured that faith, hope, and love will ultimately triumph. Final urgent warning. A sign will be given on February 15th. A mysterious and significant event is foretold to take place on February 15th. This phenomenon is expected to confirm the truth of these revelations and could shake the world. Do not ignore this message. Time is short. Strengthen your faith, protect your family, and become a beacon of light in these difficult times. The Virgin Mary's message is clear. Each of us has a role to play. Share this urgent warning and prepare yourself for what is to come. Thank you for being part of this journey. Your presence and engagement make this exploration meaningful and impactful. Until next time, may you find inspiration and hope in the shared stories of our human experience.